So tonight's dinner is at the specialty restaurant Hook Seafood, and we are really excited to try it because we've been getting some mixed reviews on Hooked. So we're gonna tell you whether or not it's good or not. Let's go in.
So when we were on board the Wonder of the Seas, we did get a chance to try out Hooked Seafood. A lot of people have been saying a lot of interesting things about it. Some people love it. Some people are just kind of like, it's kind of so-so. So tonight we're gonna give it a try. Haven't decided what we're gonna eat yet.
I'm looking for the drink menu.
Of course she is. So we'll dive into it, let you know what we think, and see if Hooked Seafood is going to be the right choice for you when you're on board the Royal Caribbean Symphony or any other ship.
Or any other ship that it's on.
So we just met our waiter, Ali from Indonesia. He had a few recommendations that he thought that we should try out tonight.
Yes.
From the appetizer, he suggested we try out the drunken mussels.
Which is what I was thinking anyway.
Of course, we could also have a soup and salad with that. We did do the dining package, the 3 dining room package, so that is included in here tonight. For the main course, you said one of their most popular ones is going to be the surf and turf,
Of course.
cooked to your specificity, and of course, any of the sides. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do the surf and turf. I was actually thinking about trying the Royal Seafood platter.
Copycat? I was thinking that too.
And if I don't do that, let's see, for dessert, he recommended the coconut cream pie. And I know you don't do the coconut cream pie, so.
Maybe I'll do the captain's platter. Lobster tail, fresh fish fillet, and shrimp all grilled instead of fried. I might do that.
So we'll see what's going down in a minute.
Sides are your usual sides for a seafood restaurant. Except lobster mac and cheese. That's not normal.
No, that's not a normal one.
And I'll probably do the lemon tart as my dessert. Even though I'm not big on lemon, but I don't want cherry pie.
So we'll show you all the courses as they come out, and then you can decide at the end whether you think Hooked Seafood is going to be the right one for you.
And we'll let you know if it's good or not. So we just got some bread. It kind of reminds me of the bread you get at Red Lobster.
Yeah.
I see garlic. I see lots of garlic. Smell lots of garlic. It's a biscuit. It's not like Red Lobster. Oh boy. So first appetizer has arrived. So I got the clam chowder. You got the...
Oysters Rockefeller.
You go first, because I'm not an oyster fan. Even though Oysters Rockefeller is actually a cooked oyster. Did you get both? The raw and the cooked?
If you know, you know.
Is it lemony? Lemony goodness?
Approved. Probably should have got a dozen of these.
Well, you got the other 6 raw.
Very lemony, smooth, buttery.
Oh my God. Sorry.
Clam chowders like that.
Yeah, it's got a whole bunch of...
It's like legit.
Yeah. Got a bunch of stuff in it.
The appetizers are on point.
This is really good.
I haven't had Oysters Rockefeller in like so long.
It's got chunks of clam, chunks of potato, chunks of bacon. And you can tell that they finished it with a little bit of sherry because it's got a little bit of sweetness to it. Delicious. And this, he said, is the sample size for me to just taste.
Okay, so apparently I ordered more than I thought I did.
I was
wondering what you were talking about.
I did not know what you ordered.
I just got another
That's why I said you ordered
thing of royal oysters.
the raw oysters and the Rockefellers.
I didn't know I had both of those.
Yes,
Oh,
you do. But now you got the raw ones, and they gave you 3 sauces.
first thing I'm gonna do is get some of this lemon juice on here.
Do y'all like raw oysters? Let us know in the comments if you eat oysters on the half shell. And if it's true what they say.
My father used to own a restaurant. It was a seafood restaurant. And I remember growing up watching him select the oysters. So I think that's where my affection for oysters came in.
Take a picture. Is it true what they say about oysters on the half shell?
And what is it that they say, Addy?
Are they
an aphrodisiac?
Dig in, good sir. Let us know how your raw oysters are.
So let's see.
Oh my God, they look so bad. I don't mean that in a bad way. I just say it because I don't like.
I don't know what sauce that is.
Let me see the spoon. I just want to taste the sauce. I could taste the sauce without the oyster.
Should I go old school? Slurp.
That's a champagne vinegar.
Champagne vinegar.
Champagne vinegar good?
Okay. Champagne vinegar is a good one.
Balsamic vinegar.
And now we're gonna try.
Are there onions in that one right there?
Yep.
Okay, then that's a classic mignonette sauce.
And what is a mignonette sauce?
Classic mignonette is red wine vinegar with shallots and garlic. I was right. Oh, I like that one best.
Yeah.
And the reason you serve
That's really good.
their sauces are based on vinegars is because the vinegar's tartness will cut the fattiness of the oyster, right? I just got my second appetizer, and I got the drunken mussels with the white wine butter sauce. I always get mussels whenever we go to a place.
Approve.
There we go.
Pretty good.
Super buttery. Entrees are here.
Entrees are here.
Okay, so I ordered the captain's platter, which is, I get a choice of 3 fresh fish. I went with the halibut, also got lobster tail, and also got some shrimp, all grilled to perfection. And Terry ordered the traditional surf and turf.
Yes.
Of lobster tail with a fillet. So, let's tell you how it tastes. It looks really tender. Oh wow, it's cooked perfectly. Medium rare.
That it is.
Buttery deliciousness.
It's not bad.
So we are a little skeptical about hooks because when you go to a seafood restaurant, it should not smell like fish. And when walking past Hook, it smells fishy. But I can tell you all I smell now is buttery goodness.
Buttery goodness.
Buttery goodness. So
it looks good, smells good,
looks good, smells good, tastes good.
So
far,
everything has been a win.
It's been a win.
So we're gonna go make it do what it do. We'll be back to you. So it looks like we're getting to try quite a few things tonight off the menu here at Hook Seafood. This is actually the seafood platter that I was gonna order before. Mm-hmm. The reason why he said that we shouldn't get it was after 2 bites, he said it'd be kind of dry. So I'm kind of shocked that he still brought it out for us to try. But the surf and turf, great recommendation.
Try because he said it's good more for an appetizer, not for a main course.
For that one.
Yeah. He said because after 1 or 2 bites, because it's all fried, it starts to taste dry. So he brought it out for us to eat anyway.
I was just about to call it.
So that's why Terry ordered the surf and turf, because this is what he was going to order, but he's like, you don't want that as your entree. But I want you to try it anyway. So he brought it out.
Surf and turf was a great recommendation. I don't know what I'm going to do with that.
Yes, because I'm not a big lobster fan, but this lobster is delicious. This seafood platter has some of everything. It's got a soft shell crab, shrimp, calamari, scallops, crawfish. What's under there? It's got some of everything in it. So we already struggling, and we still got dessert. So we'll let you know how it tastes. If we taste it, it may get boxed up.
Right.
It may get boxed up, but I'll let you know because this calamari already calling my name.
All right, so we're getting closer to the end of tonight's.
We have made it to dessert.
To dessert. You decided to go with the
lemon tart.
Looks amazing. I'm
yes.
Try some of that, and I got the coconut cream pie.
That is all you because I'm allergic. Is that why you got coconut? Because I'm allergic. Is it light and fluffy and coconutty?
It's not like a knock it out of the park, but it's okay.
I got a fork and a spoon, so I don't. Which one you? This it looks very. Oh, I might have to use a spoon. It looks very lemon meringue-ish. There's a lot
Got you speechless, huh?
There's a lot of crush. But it's good. It's not like
I think I like yours better.
it's not like lemon, it's lemon. But that first bite was a lot of crust.
I keep eating your. That's a win.
You eat my dessert.
My bad.
But it's not too sweet. It's just the right amount of lemon, because I'm not a big lemon person. So this is perfect. It's just enough lemon, just enough sweetness, and the size of it is perfect because that was a lot of food. I don't know if y'all saw. That was a lot of food. And then to get hit with a ginormous dessert at the end of a lot of food, you be feeling bad because you don't want to finish it. But this is like the perfect size. And if I was gonna finish it, I would finish. He's probably gonna want more of this. This is good enough to share. Delicious. That was our fabulous server, Ali.
From Indonesia.
Indonesia. He's
It's
a
been
little
amazing.
shy,
Just a little bit.
but he's a wonderful server. So y'all give Ali a shout out if you're on the Symphony of the Seas and come eat at Hooked.
Okay, so we just finished eating at Hooked Seafood on the Royal Caribbean Symphony of the Seas, our
Yes.
very first time. So what do you think?
I think it's a go. I think it's a win. Everything was good. The service was great. Ali, our boy from Indonesia, he was fabulous. The food was delicious. Ginormous servings, though. The portions are huge. But that lobster, and I'm not a huge lobster fan, chef's kiss. What'd you think? Oh, and the dessert. The dessert was really good.
I think everything was good. I was really surprised at Surf and Turf, just how well the steak was prepared. The lobster was on point. When he
usually
brought
at
out
a
that
seafood
platter,
restaurant-
I was full by then, so I couldn't do anything
Yeah.
to the platter.
Ali surprised us with the bonus entree.
The most underwhelming thing for me with that meal was the dessert, the coconut cream
Oh, your coconut
pie.
cream pie.
I didn't really like it too much. It was not my jam, but that lemon tart you had.
My lemon tart.
So-
yes, it's a go. I give it a solid thumbs up to try. Especially if you're doing the 3-night package like we did. This is a good win.